Hi students, welcome to another problem on Halsey plan. Now the problem reads like this. The standard time for a job is 20 hours at the rate of rupees 2 plus DA at 60 paise per hour worked. The actual time taken by a worker is 15 hours. Calculate his earnings under Halsey plan. Now, the twist in this problem is about the DA that is given to the worker. Now, DA stands for dearness allowance. This is an allowance which is given by the employer to his employee so that they can meet the cost of increased expenses due to an increase in the cost of living. So, periodically, based upon the increased costs in the economy, the employer may grant a dearness allowance. So, the rate at which the dearness allowance is given is at 60 paise per hour worked. By now, all of you would be remembering the Halsey plan formula for calculation of wages. We have discussed in many previous problems that the formula for calculation of wages is time taken into time rate plus 50% of time saved into time rate. I have also explained in the previous videos many number of times that the first part of the formula, which is time taken into time rate, this portion is the minimum guaranteed wage for a worker irrespective of his performance in the organization. Therefore, even if he does not perform at a high efficiency, he is paid this minimum guaranteed wage. So, therefore, he gets this amount at any cost as long as he is working in the organization. And from the portion of the formula which starts with 50% of time saved into time rate, that portion is regarded as the bonus, and this bonus is paid to efficient workers. Now when we do this calculation of dearness allowance or DA, DA should only be computed in the minimum guaranteed wage, that is, in the first part of the formula, where you consider the time rate. You should not take the DA in the time rate which appears in the bonus part of the formula. So, having understood this much, let us try to work out the problem. All information has been given to you in this problem, so there is nothing to be derived directly. They have provided us information regarding the standard time as well as the actual time taken by the worker. So what is the standard time that is given? It is said that the standard time is 20 hours. So the worker is expected to work for 20 hours as per the organization rules, and for that he is paid rupees 2 along with a DA of 60 paise for every hour that he works. However, the worker has not used the complete 20 hours. Within 15 hours, he has completed his task. So, the time taken by the worker is 15 hours. In some problems, the standard time may be given to you as time allowed. Now, time allowed and standard time are both one and the same thing. So, do not get confused with this. So, standard time is 20 hours, which is given, whereas time taken is also 15 hours, and that's also given to you. If you have gone through the previous videos and worked out the previous problems, you would know by now that time saved we get by using the formula standard time minus time taken. Therefore, 20 hours minus 15 hours is 5 hours. That is the time saved. So you have to remember the formula for getting time saved. It is standard time minus time taken. Now, having got this time saved also, let us figure out the time rate, because all these are components of the formula under Halsey plan. So you have to get the time taken, you have to find out the time rate, you have to find out the time saved as well. So time rate is given as 2 rupees per hour, DA is given as 60 paise per hour. Let us add both this up and we get rupees 2.60. Now, having all this data with us, let us start solving the problem using the formula. Halsey plan wages is equal to time taken into time rate plus 50% of time saved into time rate. Therefore, putting the figures in the formula, you have 15 hours into rupees 2.60. Here, when we have taken 2.60, it's a combination of both the hourly rate as well as the DA. As I told you, the DA should come only in the first part of the formula. So 15 hours into rupees 2.60, we close the bracket, plus 50% of time saved is 5 hours. So 5 into rupees 2 is the time rate. Now, in the second portion of the formula, we are not going to consider the DA, but we are going to consider the hourly rate only. So 2 rupees over there, 5 hours into 2 rupees. If you work out this mathematical calculation, you get 39 plus 50% of 10, which is 39 plus 5, which gives you rupees 44. Therefore, the wages or the earnings of the worker is rupees 44. I hope this is clear to all of you. See you in the next video with another problem.